Christy from the Northwest Corner, and this is my kitchen. Today we're going to be making beef and noodles. Our daughter-in-law Allison, her birthday is tomorrow, and I always say everybody deserves to be celebrated. So we are going to make beef and noodles, her request, mashed potatoes, probably corn, and I'm going to make her funfetti cake for her birthday, and we're gonna have a birthday dinner, and we're gonna have family over. So we're gonna start the beef for the beef and noodles. It's a little later than I normally would start it, so I'm only gonna get about 5 hours of cooking time in it. So I'm gonna use my Ninja Foodi, but I'm gonna use the sear option to really get it going and boiling, and then I'll turn it on high, and I'll probably cook it on high for about 4.5 hours, and then I'll pull it out and we'll assemble the beef and noodles. So to get started, I have got a beef chuck roast. Not sure how big this one is because they don't put the size on it, but I would say it's probably a good, maybe 3.5 pounds, maybe a little bit bigger, but this one has a bone in it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that one out and get it stuck in my Foodi here. And I do beef and noodles a couple different ways. Sometimes I'll do it from the roast, and sometimes I will do it from the canned beef, or if I have shredded beef left over from like beef, roast or whatever, I'll use those as well. So we're just gonna unwrap the meat, and as you can tell, there's a bone in it right there and here. Lots of fat. This is gonna give our beef and noodles a lot of flavor. And I did unthaw this one because I did pull it out yesterday. Normally I cook from frozen, but I knew I was gonna have a lot to do this weekend. We've had a couple other birthday parties and stuff to go to. And I'm just gonna take this beef and toss it right in there. I've already got my Foodi on sear, so I'm gonna go ahead and let that in there right now. I'm gonna throw this paper away, and I'm gonna wash my hands, and I will be right back. All right, welcome back. I've got the chuck roast in the Foodi. I have it on the sear option. It's not really searing yet. You do not have to sear this meat if you do not want to, because it will either way. I just want to get my broth really going. I want to give it a hard boil to kind of speed that cooking process up so it's tender and I can shred it when I put it in the beef and noodles. And that fat in it, if you can look inside of it here, that fat, it'll render down the longer you cook it, and it'll add extra flavor to your meat. So to season this up, I'm gonna use my handy dandy salt, obviously. I'm just gonna throw it right in there. And I know it looks like a lot, but it's not, because it's a big piece of meat and your fat. You wanna salt your fat. And I'm gonna use my black garlic as usual. Went to Trader Joe's yesterday and stocked up. I got another 6 jars of this. So I am good at least for a month. And yes, I'm heavy-handed with my black garlic. Again, we're making beef and noodles, so you want to be a little heavy-handed on it. Pepper. Yep, heavy-handed. I'm sorry, Allison. You always say, that's a lot of pepper. But that's what I do. And then I'm going to use Orrington Farms broth-based beef flavoring. There's another one that I use as well, but I'll need to go and pick some more of that up. But any beef-based broth, some taste I think better than others. This one tastes really good. It's better than like beef bouillon. It just comes like this. I'm just gonna add a couple of tablespoons full of it. That's gonna give it some more beef flavor. Because remember, we're going to put noodles in this, and your noodles are not, I'm going to use 2.5 tablespoons. Your noodles are, there's no salt in your noodles. So those noodles are going to take that salt in. As you can hear, it's in there searing kind of. And then I'm going to use about 1/2 stick of butter. I know. What are you using butter for? It's just something I've always done. It gives it a, I don't know, some more flavor. Butter gives it a richness. I'm going to go ahead and flip it over. Maybe give it a quick sear. But you don't have to do this part. So if you don't want to, don't do it. I have no other oils in there, nothing. So you see it's got a little bit of sear around it. I think I'm going to go ahead and put just a little more pepper on this side. Just a little bit. And I'm gonna give this another little dibble, about half a tablespoon of the beef. I use a lot of like beef bouillon, beef flavoring, beef soup base to give everything an extra beefy flavor. Go ahead and give it just a second here. We'll let it sear a little bit on that side, and then we're gonna add our water. Now, I do not fill it up completely with water. I just do to the very top part of the meat. It's gonna take probably another, I don't know, minute. It should get a nice little sear on it. And I'm making dinner rolls. I'm just cheating. I'm using the frozen ones. It's the kids' favorite. But I'll do honey butter glaze over the top of those. We'll have corn, mashed potatoes. She loves my mashed potatoes. So, and then she wants a funfetti cake with funfetti frosting. It's not sugar-free. And when I make the cake, I'll do a video on that because I'm going to go ahead and zhuzh that one up like I do the sugar-free cake as well. Give it that nice, moist, store-bought taste, I guess is what you want to say. So my Ninja Foodi, you can start to hear it sizzling a little bit, and that's kind of what we want. I'm going to give it a nice little, and it doesn't have to sear long. It really doesn't. What do we got on here on the timer? About 8.5 minutes, and we didn't start this until it was like 4 minutes, so it's only been in here about 4 minutes. And again, I'm going to get this to a hard boil on my sear option in my Foodi. And then I'm going to turn it on high on the slow cook function. And I think the Ninja Foodi, I feel that they get a little bit hotter than even your crock pot. So, but I'm a Ninja gal, so love my Ninja. I was looking at one of the Ninja, I think it's wood fire. Is that what it's called?
Wood fire grills.
Wood fire grills, yeah. I'd like to try one of those. Has anybody ever tried one? Do you have one? Do you like it? Just give me another option to cook with something. I mean, it is a pretty penny, but I think Ninja's very good products. Never had a bit of problem with them. And I've had my Foodi now 2.5 years. And I cook in this thing at least 5 times a week. At least. There's not much you can't do in it. I've even made my meatloaf on the bake option in here. It gives it a nice little brown, nice crusty on the meatloaf. So good. Alright, so it is seared. You hear my cat in the background. He's bird watching out the door and they drive him nuts. But he's partial Maine Coon, so he is not allowed to go outside. Alright, now I flipped it again. You can see there's nice sear on it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hot water, and this is 48 ounces. I don't know if I'm going to use it all. Like I said, I'm just going to put it in there. I'm going to rinse all my seasoning off my tongs. Put it in there, and I'm going to go just about level of the meat. I'm not going to put it on top. So it'll look like this. And we'll make more broth. I mean, when this cooks for the next 4 hours, it'll have a nice rich broth that we can dilute down a little bit to make it so it's not as rich. So I'm gonna let this cook probably about 4.5 hours, get it a hard boil, and put it on high on the slow cook option on my Ninja. And then when we are ready to take it out and pull the beef off the bone, take the bones out and get it all nice and shredded up, we'll bring you back.
Welcome back to the Northwest Corner. Corn. She's Mimi, that's Preston, and I'm Thea.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm Christy. Mimi.
Put
Thea.
Preston.
Preston, good job.
Whoa, right. Whoa.
And I have my lovely helpers here. They come over because we're doing Mommy's birthday party today. And we're gonna finish up the beef and noodles.
And this
Yeah,
is
in a
where
minute.
the bones are gonna go. This is where the
Meat's gonna go.
meat.
Yep, okay, here.
No.
I gotta get the bones out. No, let me, it's hot, okay?
Where's the bones?
Right here's one bone.
Mine.
And what are we gonna do with the bones?
Put it on the plate.
But who are we gonna give them to?
No.
Hang on, Bubba's.
Hooker.
And who else?
Jax.
Jax.
Because the dogs and they like them.
They do, and bones are good for them, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the healthy for dogs.
They are. Yes, baby, what?
Mommy.
Huh?
And
Do you?
there's a big
Okay,
one
we're gonna-
on here. You can see it looks like a flip flop.
It looks like a flip-flop.
It does. See.
Yeah. And then we're gonna take the beef out, and we're gonna
Yep.
put that on Preston's plate, aren't we?
And I'm only having 2 pieces of them.
Yep, there's only 2 bones. Bubba's, be careful, because this is super duper hot, okay? Now the fat has rendered. I will in a second, okay? Not yet. The fat has rendered. It is softened. I will. Where you going, baby? Okay. He's gonna go get his chocolate milk, I believe is what he said. But the fat, we will use some of it for flavor in the meat, and then some of it we'll take and I'm gonna give it to my dog.
This is
What,
noodles.
noodles? Yep, but we're not gonna use those just yet. Okay, just a second, babe.
Not just yet. And that's hot water.
That's hot water. It's 48 ounces of hot water, and we're gonna dump it right in here. Just a second, babe. And that's Jacob. That's Uncle Jakey.
Yeah, he's
Yep, he's your uncle. He's gonna get it for you. Give him your cup.
We got 3.
What do you say? Thank you. Thank you, baby.
We got 2 uncles.
Yep.
Uncle Jakey
And I'm gonna get a
and
little
Austin.
Uncle Jakey and Uncle Austin, right? And I'm gonna get a little bit more water to put in the noodles. Just one
Yes.
second. More ounces of water. Yep, you both can. Here, Stinky. Ready? Dump it in. Because we're making a big batch of beef and noodles. Because why? That's one of Mommy's favorites.
Yeah, and these are just bones, and
Yeah.
that one looks like a flip flop.
Looks like a flip flop. Here, I'll set them over out of the way, okay?
And that one's a big one.
It is.
And that one's a small.
Super big one, yep. Okay, and I need to turn this on
248.
sear. We're gonna do
48.
sear. What, babe?
What?
It'll be okay.
Oh,
We can't do that, remember?
it's sunny out.
It is getting a little sunny out, but see how the clouds are getting dark, so it looks like it might rain. All right, I'm gonna get this to kind of a little bit warmer than what it was
I'm
since I put that
stoned.
hot water in there.
I'm stoned.
Okay. Did you tell Uncle Jakey thank you for the chocolate milk? Never too early to learn manners, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's good. Spoon might be hot, so don't touch, okay?
And
We'll let this get a little warm, and we'll be right back.
Hi, stop.
All right, welcome back. I'm Chrissy from the Northwest Corner. It's okay.
And I'm
And she's Thea. And what's your name, baby?
Button.
Preston. Okay. Thank you. The
Beef is ready.
the broth is just starting to kind of come. Was that good? Was it good? Hey, quit.
No.
No.
Warm.
Oh, is it warm? Okay.
No.
All right. So I'm going to take out. No, baby, don't touch. I'm going to get out some of this fat off of it. As you can see how rendered it is. I don't know if you can tell, but it's really soft. And no, not yet. Not yet. And that's what you want. So some of this thicker stuff like this, I'm going to take out. But I'll leave that softer stuff in.
Mine's the yucky plate.
Yeah, you got the bone plate, huh? And that's okay, because what are you going to do with that plate?
Throw it
Huh?
away.
Yeah?
I'm going to throw it away.
Yeah, it's okay.
Oh, what?
You don't want it?
What that?
What?
What that?
What's wrong with it? Is there a hair on it? Let me see. It's okay, babe.
It's the same color.
There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetheart. Did Mimi get it? It looks like I got it, baby.
No.
I didn't get it? Is there still hair on it? No.
Mommy, I just eat it one at a time because it's hot.
Ooh, the wind's really picking up. supposed to get a bad thunderstorm here in just a little bit, they say. So some of the counties around us are under a tornado watch. But we're not scared, are we?
Because instead of a tornado, we gotta go down to the basement.
Exactly.
But it's already down.
What is that? What are you supposed to be? Don't be scared. Be prepared. Yep.
We're gonna get some stuff, like some stuff in case we get hurt or something.
Mm-hmm.
And some food.
Yep.
Some food.
Some food and what else?
A flashlight.
Mm-hmm. What else?
Water.
Water.
And maybe some blankets in case we get tired.
Mm-hmm.
Probably I want to bring my milk and go down now because I'm scared it's going to get hurt.
Yeah, we don't want your American Girl doll to get hurt, do we?
Not dark.
Yeah, it's getting dark out. The sky's getting dark.
And we can also take pictures down there.
Yeah, we
Because,
can take pictures.
because my milk and go dog can take pictures.
Yep.
Hey.
What? I'm getting the fat off of it, baby. It's okay. It's all right.
I stop it.
Not yet. I gotta put the noodles in.
And we might bring
Thank
like
you.
a little bit of pillows, a little
Mhm.
blankets, and I'm gonna bring my milk.
So I've got most of the fat out of there. We're gonna leave some of it in, like I said, for flavor. Now we're gonna go ahead and dump the noodles in. I'm gonna let Sis do that as long as Preston doesn't come over here. Okay, you ready? Remember, we gotta do it slow because this is hot. Ready? And these are our favorite noodles that we like to have. And get a great big old bag of them from Sam's Club. I might not need that small bag, baby. Gotta see it. These are only like $7. You get a couple meals out of it, so hang on. Let me do first, and then you can stir, okay?
You can wall it.
Oh, I can do it all? Okay, thank you.
I wish it could be a tornado because it would be really fun.
We don't want no tornadoes, you're nut. Now, we could always use the rain, because why? What's coming up? And what do they do in the summertime? And what else do they do out in the field? Do they plant it?
Plant seeds.
Yep, and then we have corn,
Beans.
beans, and what else? There's one more.
Watermelon.
Wheat. That's what we usually grow up here, huh? Yep.
Yeah, Mimi has a watermelon over there.
Yes, I did get a watermelon. And we're
we're
gonna,
gonna cut it up.
yes, I said I would share it with my granddaughter. Can't get away from not sharing that. He's going potty. He's okay. All right. Hmm?
Cut the like 2 watermelons so we can like cut it up and put it in a big bag in case a tornado comes and then we can eat it. Down.
Yeah, yeah. So let the noodles there cook. And I'll go ahead and shred the beef up real quick while we're doing that.
Mm.
And since it's cooked for so long, it's super tender. It falls right apart.
This is good.
Yeah. This one has.
Papa was just making Huck sit.
Yes, he was making Huck sit. See, sometimes I even miss some of that fat. Did you go potty?
No.
What'd you do? Oh, you washed your hands? Good job.
You miss some fat.
I'm gonna get it. No, that's good. Yeah, you can help me pour this in, okay?
I eat.
You want to have a bite?
Yeah.
Okay.
No fork.
Oh, on the fork.
Yeah. Yummy, yum.
Oh. Here.
I don't want that one.
Oh,
The
you want
fan,
that
I
one?
can touch the fan. But we don't want to touch the fan because
Is it good? Mimi, do good?
Because
Yeah.
if we touch the fan, it might
Uh-huh.
get our finger and then you could spin around it, right?
Yeah.
Mimi.
Yeah, honey.
Giant.
Okay.
No. Yeah. No.
You and your grandkids do this? They do what they want because they get away with it?
Mimi, eat.
I don't want it, baby.
As you know, it's not just one.
Okay.
It's not just one,
Drop it
right,
right there.
Mimi? It's story.
Shh, Sissy. What did we talk about before, when we were taking a break?
No.
Okay, Stinky. You can't eat it all, okay?
Mimi,
What?
go walk.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to try. Mimi,
I don't want any, baby.
I
No.
want to go.
Is it good?
No, you.
I don't want none.
No, go.
Huh?
Go.
You eat it.
Go.
It is good. Okay, put it down. Just put it down there on the counter.
I want more.
Okay, there you go. Yes, honey. Chew it up. Chew it up. Why'd you put so much in your mouth? Take a little bit of it and then chew it up some more. No, honey, we're putting it in the beef and noodles, remember?
Why?
Because Mimi's making beef and noodles for Mommy's birthday dinner, right? Her birthday dinner, we made the cake, remember?
Yeah.
Sissy frosted it and put the sprinkles on it.
No, I didn't frost it.
Oh, that's right. I frosted it. And you put the sprinkles and candles on it, didn't ya? Alright, so we got the meat in there.
Now I'm just going to do it. Can I take?
Just be really careful. It's hot, okay? Don't fling it, babes.
Okay, you do it. Okay. My turn.
It's hot.
My turn.
All right, it's hot though, okay? Thank you.
Oh.
It's hot.
My God.
Hot. Smell good?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you like beef and noodles?
Yeah. Mom, I have her too.
Okay, okay. All right, that's good. Let go.
Okay.
All done. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, sis, careful. And this is gonna boil. And since I have the babies in here, I'm gonna go ahead and let this do it. And we'll get it boiling. And then when we come back for the cornstarch slurry, we'll bring you right back. All right, welcome back. I lost my helpers. Got one playing with the tractor and the other one I think is playing in the playroom. But that's okay. It's less chaotic. So we're gonna put our slurry in our beef and noodles. They've cooked and they were nice and bubbly. Now we just take our cornstarch slurry, water and...
Baby! You!
Yes, you see me?
Yep.
Okay. Just dump our slurry right in. And like I said, it takes a lot of salt for the noodles, so once you get this, the thickness that you like, taste it. That way you know if you need to add any salt or pepper or anything. Because the noodles will suck up all of the yummy goodness and kind of maybe leave it a little bland. Not always. Not if you season it just right. A little bit more. As you can see, the cornstarch, when it does that, just pop your lid back on it, shake it, it's all gone. Cornstarch is one of those things that it's very interesting, and you don't get the flour taste, so that's a good thing too. And like I said, I make beef and noodles a couple different ways. I do it from a roast. We have these canned beef chunks. Yoder's makes them, and I think the other one is Keystone, I'm pretty sure. And I think Keystone is nationwide, so you should be able to find Keystone. Or leftover roast or whatever. Anything actually make a good beef and noodle. Alright, we're getting nice and thick. If the cameraman wants to bring you over, we can show you how thick these are, and that's what you want. Nice and thick. Nice thick gravy. And I'm going to take a little taste just to see if it's salted enough. A spoon, and it will be hot. Thank you, baby. Hot. Perfect. I don't need any salt. So, all right. So we got a busy house today. I'm so sorry about that, but this is our life. It's chaotic at times. So nice thick broth for your beef and noodles, and voila, that is Allison's birthday dinner. So if y'all can, wish her happy birthday. It's tomorrow the 31st, and we will see you on the next video. Bye.